In this week's parsha, Matot Masei, Hashem gives Moshe an instruction. Nakum nikmat b'nei Yisrael ma'eta Midyanim. I want you to take vengeance against the Midianites for what they did to you, for what they did to the Jewish people. Achar te'asef el amecha. And after you have waged this war against the Midianites, you will be gathered into your people. You will pass away. Moshe heard that this was to be the last mission, the last activity that he would undertake as the leader of the Jewish people. He would gather a force and send them off to wage war against the Midianites. And then he would pass away. And what did Moshe do? Immediately he got down to the task at hand. He didn't wait. He went and he tried to summon an army. And the Torah, in fact, tells us, Vayimasru, that the soldiers didn't want to go because they became aware that this was the last thing that Moshe would be doing, and then he would pass away. So therefore, the sooner they did it, the sooner they would lose Moshe. And they didn't want to go. And they had to be pressed into service against their will. But nevertheless, Moshe went ahead and did it. And this teaches us, our sages tell us, the incredible commitment of a true Jewish leader to the people. They are committed to the people 100%. Before they even engage in their own needs, they're engaged in the needs of the community. When Moshe heard that this is what he had to do, he ran to do it. Why didn't he first go home, put his affairs in order, speak to the matter with his wife and with his children and with his grandchildren, put his will and testament in order? He didn't do that. The first thing he did was to go and to summon an army to go to battle against the Midianites. This was his commitment to the Jewish people. And what's so incredible is that throughout his life, throughout his 40 years of leadership, they gave him so much trouble. They challenged him all of the time. They made his life difficult. But now that they heard that he was going to pass away, they didn't want to come forward. They didn't want to volunteer for the army because they realized that Moshe's life was dependent upon this battle, and after this battle, he would pass away. Because at that point, they had truly realized the leader that they got, a leader who was so committed to his people. This is the polar opposite of what we see today. Politics is about power. Politics is about control. It's not about service. And we know the very famous story in the Talmud where there were these two rabbis who were offered positions, and they were very humble. And they said to the person who offered them the position, to the rabbi, "Look, we don't want power." And he said back to them, "Do you think I'm giving you power? I'm giving you avdut, I'm giving you servitude. You're about to become the servants, the slaves of the Jewish people." That's what leadership is about. It's about serving and looking after your constituents. It's not about what you get out of it. And that was Moshe, complete and utter commitment to the Jewish people, even to the extent that when he realized his life was dependent on it, he went ahead and he did his activity because that's what a Jewish leader should do. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom.